We're en route to a way station along the Galactic Transport Hub, the backbone of FTL travel via lone space, built by the ingenious Tenki. We'll be building a hospital in one of the minor stations, and I'm sure you're as thrilled as I am by the prospect of all the wonderful locomotives which will be speeding by, stopping, unloading all their expertly packed cargo. Ah. As usual, Director, when you're ready to open the hospital and have us be bombarded by patients, let me know. Shall we meet some trains, Director? Very well, Director. I'll assure the trains that they can drop off their meaty cargo at any time. I'm sure this will be of great relief.
You make it sound like they have anxiety.
Mary, we all have anxiety. Director, we've received our first Tenki patients. Ms. Orion has a bit of a history with them. I'll let her explain.
The Tenki! First off, incredible engineers. Tenki patients love seeing both upgraded and well-maintained rooms. They also adore machines, so much that when they're happy, they'll repair equipment just for the fun of tinkering. Little furballs after my own heart. Tenki are innately biomechanical. The theory is that they were engineered by another ancient culture. Each Tenki inherits a package of nanomachines from their parent, which then unfolds into cybernetic augmentations as they grow. I actually implanted myself with Tenki nanobots I got from an old fling, which is why my liver has tubes and whistles occasionally. Anyway, they think a mile a minute, they adore machinery, and are incredibly, incredibly fuzzy. Make sure you hire some if you can.
Galacticare Director, a train is en route to you carrying pilgrims from Pyrestone, a Cooper Valley shrine world. Please help them to be alive, as they are currently struggling to do so.
Based on the manifest, we should expect at least a dozen patients suffering from a mix of shattered arm, twisted tail, and motion sickness. Director, the patients suffering from motion sickness are going to require something quite extreme to get them sorted. As if by freaky precognition, Mazarian seems to have just the thing. There's a briefing on the centrifuge all wrapped up and ready for you, Director. I'm glad you delayed receiving this brief, Director. I had a quick go-over of the document.
Get a load of this bad boy, the centrifuge. Motion sickness is a condition where the inertia of traveling at relativistic speeds somehow gets stuck due to errors in space-time. The solution is obvious. We spin them right round, baby. And hey, it actually works. The stuckness of their relativistic frame gets flung right out. Also, don't touch the sides while it's spinning. You'll explode.
We'll need at least a couple of centrifuges to handle the load of the emergency patients. Plop some down whenever you find the time, Director. The Firestone train with our first batch of emergency patients is pulling into the station now.
Warm greetings to you all. Perfect. Think that one's new. I'll chuck it in. Fancy that one? Smashing. Thank you. Come again.
A horde of Laxites has made its way inside the station, Director.
Catch you in the void.
To hear a passenger was cured. Good news. People better alive than dead. Thank you.
Hello there. I hope you're all well. Having a gander. A fine invention. Pick that up just for you. A fine invention. Catch you later.
Half of passengers from train treated. Glad you're here. Please do your best. passengers treated. Huge success. Thank you, Galacticare. Don't have to worry about hate crime accusations now. Astonishing. Maximum efficiency. Incredible work, Galacticare. We'll request your hospital design later. Much to learn from the schematics. Knowledge bars provided. Crunchy, enhanced mental acuity. Learn faster. Good for lipoprotein problems.
Greetings. I'm Ultra, Health Administrator for Null 7. Tanky colony comprised of those afflicted with a rare disorder. Heard Galacticare was here, came to ask for help. Condition is psychological in nature. We call it the voice, and afflicted Tanky are ostracized, exiled. Hope your technology can help.
Director, the Dreamarium may actually be able to help. And hell, it's worth a shot if anything is. Please make sure we have a Dreamarium ready to receive our fluffy guests.
Hello, Galactica. I think I brought you the right bits. If not, it might just be bog rolls and videotapes. I'll chuck it in. See, that one's new. Pick that up just for you. Perfect. Always love a good trade.
As Ms. Orion has stated, we should ensure that we have ample Dreamariums available before our new Tenki friends arrive.
See you later, Galacticare. I'm off for a spot of cheese.
Ultra has arrived. I'm patching her through now.
Hello, Galacticare. As the colony's physician, I will submit myself to your experiment first. Should it prove successful, we can roll it out to the rest of the afflicted. Sensation. Mollusk reveals a hidden connection. Implanted? Something left over? Can feel the ancient enemy. Drives us to devise dark machines. Cause ruin. With Mollusk's aid, I can close the ports, seal it fully away. My mind is clear. Didn't know this was how it was supposed to feel. Deafening silence. Peace. Thank you. Thank you.
Director, this is amazing! This is a radical breakthrough with a heretofore unknown condition. Galacticare, baby!
Galacticare, am keen to help. Long years of service in the colonies. Can handle medicine and machines. Not that different, sometimes very different. Wisdom is knowing when. Still working on it. Uploading my work history now. Director, pleasure to work for you. We'll try to explain my specializations, abilities. I work rapidly, tanky tradition. Things to fix, patients to heal. Also, I have a personal teleportation device. Can quickly blink around the hospital.
Welcome aboard, Ultra! With your resume and how impossibly fluffy you are, you'll be an invaluable addition to the team. You can help us roll out this treatment to all the other affected fuzzy little Tenki. How do you feel about that?
Feels slightly fetishized. However, your technologies are curious. Interesting fusions. Risky designs. I accept. Would love to help. Other Tenki suffering from the voice's influence will join us now and attempt treatment. Tails crossed.
Hello, Galacticare. It's me again. Just some bits and bobs, really. Fancy that one? Smashing. A fine invention. Had to clean some of this up. Not easy with flippers. I'm off to catch up with the news.
A success for the Dreamarium treatment. Many years without hope, and now a bounty of it. Thank you. Of all affected Tenki now cured, Galacticare will transform the lives of Tenki who struggle most. We'll work harder. All my comrades now cured. Thank you, Director. We'll never forget this. Never resolve my debt to you. Very grateful. All Tenki patients cured of their connection to the voice. Staggering. Never expected such an outcome. Privileged to be here for this breakthrough. We'll provide teleporter pads. Just finished tinkering. Stand on one pad, zoop to another. Technical term. Check your pockets afterwards.
Can I use them to heal? I've never been teleported around before.
Mary, I don't have the foggiest idea, so I'll simply say yes and keenly await the results. Good luck, little fellow.
Hello to you, Galacticare. The next train is on its way. Pilot reports an encounter with a hypercooled nebula upon exiting the Loam Net. Passengers inside seriously affected. Please do your best.
A particularly frosty train this time, it seems. Fortunately, Ms. Orion has been hard at work on a solution for snapped frozen tissue. We'd better get prepared. Director, Ms. Orion has yet another ingenious new idea. Or crackers, depending on your perspective.
Director, some conditions will require a radical new form of treatment. And after an extended episode of insomnia, I managed to figure out just the thing. A gun! Hear me out. You know how there's skin on people? And you know how guns are about getting past those things and inside the mortal body? Because bullets love to do violence? It's like that, but instead of bullets, it's medicine. It can also be a flamethrower, gently and unobtrusively thawing the snap-frozen flesh of our patients without causing any permanent damage. Probably. Hope this helps.
Rather challenging getting projectile medicine past weapons regulations, but we managed. Director, our incoming emergency patients will require a couple of projectile medicine rooms to be ready for them. Build them where and when you please. The conveniently named Snowbreaker train has arrived, and its lucky patients are disembarking now.
passenger was cured. Also heard you cured them with a modified weapon. Quite pleased. Tenki and Galacticare will get along.
Warm greetings to you all. Browse away. I'll chuck it in. Perfect. See, that one's new. And see that one? Smashing. Ooh, it's payday. There should be a good range of gubbins here.
Director, your hospital is full of yogurt. Acquire more Medibots.
Half of all passengers cured now. Appreciate your hard work. Would like to experience your flamethrower one day. All passengers now treated. You far exceeded our performance expectations. Astonishing. All passengers treated successfully and ahead of schedule. Impeccable. Better than Tenki efficiency. We'll send you a special Tenki baklava as thanks. Unloading loam gate technology to your station. Uses your loam tapping technology to bring in more patients. May help your metrics. Good for a challenge. Galacticare Director, hello. Some late departures from Burning Moon are due to arrive at your hospital for various treatments. Likely intoxicated. Wishing you luck.
Burning Moon, eh? Unless something else exploded, I imagine they're suffering from the same conditions we encountered while on contract there.
Hello! It's me again.
Director, vomit tongues have been spotted in the station.
See you around, Space.
What in the blazes? A delightful tiny bus has driven onto the tracks. It's That is that Band 6 vehicle? The Cuba ballet musician we saw to just the other day?
It is I, Clem Banzig, here from yet another scintillating adventure.
Mr. Bansig, may I ask why your bus is directly on the tracks? You've interrupted the next train's destiny.
Yes, I'm sorry for getting in the way, but I'm suffering from a very confusing issues and, well, you did such a good job before, I thought you might be able to help us again.
Mr. Bansig, have you encountered any vending machines lately?
No, Yes, I have. I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me, but if I don't get back on the road soon, my manager's gonna edit my genome and clone me. They have the right, you see.
Nothing to worry about, sir. We'll sort you in a jiffy. That said, it may have been wiser to queue rather than park in the way of 180 tons of oncoming virile train.
I don't care. I want that train to really go to town on me. Just pace me into ruin right here.
Don't we all, sir?
Finally feel like myself again. Thank you. I hope I can get back on track before the label replaces my brain with a computer. Oh, that was fast. Thanks a lot. I'll try to avoid fizzy drinks in the future. But the label, they keep setting me up with these promotions.
The poor train with the burden of carrying the burning moon revelers is now finally arriving.
Hello there. I hope you're all well. How we're looking? Picked that up just for you. Fancy that one? Smashing. Think that one's new. I'll chuck it in. Perfect. A fine invention.
Might be dying.
Right then. Back to the road for me.
First passenger of the Burning Moon train is securely treated. Very good. Hope this repeats. Half of the emergency passengers now cured. Strong trajectory, Galacticare. Fine work.
Hello, Galacticare. It's me again. Picked that up just for you. See, that one's new. A fine invention. Perfect. Picked that up just for you. Hope it helps you out. Back to the dome for me, Galacticare.
Director, lag sites have been spotted in the station.
passengers treated and safe. Highly efficient. Much respect for your operation. Noise cancellation prevents you from hearing our standing ovation. Stunning. You have achieved maximum performance during that emergency event. We'll advise Tenki State to upgrade assessment of Terran capabilities.
I've dumped up the other cans of toxin I had hidden. My managers have industrial crates of the stuff. So I don't need these anymore. Forever. Right. I forgot. Sorry.
Director, a Terran-based company, Cabal Incorporated, has had a logistics train suffer damage. The payload consists of damaged, leaky canisters. No normal passengers. Routing them to you now.
Well, we've certainly handled canister-based issues before. Nothing a spot of laser surgery can't fix, I imagine.
Hello, Galacticare. I think I brought you the right bits. If not, it might just be bog rolls and videotapes. Fancy that one? Smashing. I'll chuck it in. Fancy that one? Smashing. Some handy gizmos in there.
The train from Cabal Incorporated has arrived and is discharging its canisters.
Is worrying me though. It's goopy and kinda melts the floor.
Several of the canisters have now been repaired. The substance they contain is totally new to me. I wonder where they're going. Most of the canisters have been fixed up. It seems they're headed deep into diionized space. For what reason, I'm not sure.
Hello there. I hope you're all well.
Incredible precision. Beautiful to see you handle machinery as well as you have. Makes a Tenki proud. Sending you a large bonus, and thank you for your work.
Director, we appear to have an infestation of vomitungs. Director, Kappa is informing me that we're not expecting any more emergencies for now. That sounds like downtime to me, at least until the sleeper train arrives.
Curious about the train's condition. Lost in loam space for some time. Ship loss is occurring more frequently.
Well, how's that for timing? Speak of the devil. It's the sleeper. It's finally arrived. And by Jove, it's in a wretched condition. Oh, the humanity.
The wrong path, the wrong tunnel, unnatural ends cauterized, slowing the great death.
Apologies, Director. Medi's been fiddling around with the translator. Cleaning that up now.
We were lost for years. Patients only now awakening, encrusted by loam space's ichors. Please help them before I return.
We've received the manifest from the sleeper. Most of the passengers are suffering from a new condition, which we are tentatively calling hypersleep crust. The emergency patients are disembarking now.
What's wrong with him, Heel? I've never seen anything like this before.
I've been reviewing their security footage, Medi, and I'll tell you when you're older. We've cured our first emergency patient, Director. Many more to go.
and greetings to you all.
Half of them are cured now, Director. Splendid progress.
Perfect. I'll chuck it in. Think that one's new. Picked that up just for you. A fine invention. Right then. Back to the road for me.
And every emergency patient is cured. We'll just get Medi to crack the crust off that train and call it 100% success rate.
Impeccable. All survived. I was right to escape when I did. I will return now. My home is in its memories. Goodbye.
Well, that was a frenzy and a half, but we got there. Splendid work, Director. It'll be a shame to say goodbye to all those remarkably handsome trains. But you never know, we may meet again someday. How about it, Director? Fancy hanging around to spend a little more time with these luscious tracks? We've been commissioned to help out at the Far Star Station, where Visage farmers grow food for underprivileged worlds. But due to the eccentricities of the Visage language, I haven't the foggiest clue what we'll actually be doing. Director, what a delightful day and/or night in which to see you. I've had a moment to check our itinerary, and while a few farmers are laden with photonymph parasites, I'm not quite seeing the emergency we were warned about.
Hello, and great tragedy forever. Many friends lost already. Many others at the limits of time. Pleased to work, so their world lines stretch in our company.
I see. Yes. Well, let's see about these parasites and figure out the rest as we go, I suppose. Ms. Orion has been working on a means of detaching various kinds of parasitic blight.
Hey, Director! Parasitology has been in the works for a while, and it's finally time to ship it. There are still a couple of issues with the doctopus misreading the subject's gut biome as a threat, and temporarily removing their digestive system. But we can iron that out later. Hope it helps. Try not to look it in the eyes.
I've suggested for months now that we should charge double for parasitized patients, but that's apparently considered grossly inhumane. Regardless, Ms. Orion also requests that we store the photonymphs we extract. For what reason, I'm simply not sure. We're ready to open the hospital at your command. You may also wish to bring in some of your consultants. They're raring to go. Are we ready, Director? Right you are. We're opening the hospital now.
The aperture dilates that life may happen further. Big kisses to you.
I have the inclination to report our client to SR.
What's SR, Heel?
Sapient Resources, maybe. Their job is to look after the company's bottom line while manipulating employees into false comfort. Not to worry, you don't qualify for their services. Our first patients have just slopped in, carrying their own glowy little passengers. Amongst these first patients are some Visage. Ms. Orion has the details on these tentacled fellows. Plenty to learn about the Visage, Director, and all at the tap of a convenient button. Technology truly is something. Something about the flapping of their tentacles is strangely alluring. It feels like a particularly warm hug. Not that I'd know, really. The more that I stare at the cover for this Visage dossier, the more tempted I feel to pop myself onto an ambulance and disappear into one of their nebulae. Would you mind answering that call, Director?
Ah, the Visage! Most species have a hard time understanding their peculiar minds and visual language. But if you hang around them long enough, you'll just start to get it. They love windows and they love toilets. Windows, presumably, because they get to stare into the void with their luxurious eyes. And toilets? Well, we don't really know. They don't eat, so our best guess is that they just enjoy the lavatorial vibes.
Hello, Galacticare. It's me again. I'll chuck it in. Fancy that one? Smashing. A fine invention. Picked that up just for you. I hope none of that's illegal. See you later, Galacticare. I'm off for a spot of cheese.
And a joy for their life now, which is now saved forever by you. And now they cannot die forever.
Director, I fear we might have somewhat oversold the effectiveness of our treatments. Director, vomit tongues have been spotted in the station.
Friends with mittens cured now, their pain removed. Blessings to you, and small presents afforded now. The large friends yet still ache with urgency for aid healing. Please immediately do the healing.
Yes, the large friends. Yes, we'll make sure to see to that pronto. Director, I don't know what we're doing here, and I'm starting to panic. I'll book us tickets on a tanky liner, just in case we need to abandon the proverbial ship.
Hello, Galactica. Having a gander. Perfect. Think that one's...
We've got an incoming transmission from Ms. Orion. Something about these parasites we've encountered.
Great job so far, Director. The photo nymphs that have been extracted from those patients, we're gonna use them to make some photo fertilizer. Here we'll give you the details.
I will. Oh, yes, of course I will. Director, according to these schematics, the photo nymphs need to be loaded into canisters by our wonderful parasitology demons. Once the canisters are adequately prepared, they'll be dispatched down to the farm to achieve rejuvenation of the vegetables. I'm not entirely clear how, but that's the plan. Given the large volume of incoming canisters, you may want to prioritize them in specific rooms. To do this, select a room and then add canisters as a condition priority. You can use this to keep canisters to a specific part of the hospital, or just generally make them feel more important. Director, I recommend assigning our canisters as the priority in some of our parasitology rooms. This will ensure that they're seen to as rapidly as possible. Select one of the rooms to set this up. Our first batch of photo-fertilizer is away. Its juices will hopefully nourish these odd vegetables back to health.
Heel, the fertilizer stuff is working. The veggies are looking way better. Also, I think I heard one of the canisters reading out nuclear codes while they were on their way to the ambulance.
Oh, I'm sure they're for a country which no longer exists. Nothing to be concerned about, Medic.
Are you sure?
Not in the slightest.
Many visaged with weeping stones, obscuring speech, and tentacle shakery insufficient. With love for you,
Yes, and we love you too, tentacle person, for wholly contractual and platonic reasons. Patients incoming, Director. Given the materials crusting up their eyes, I'd say it looks like a job for laser surgery. The calcified visage have arrived.
Heel,
Yes, Medi.
why do you keep sending me messages that say increase hostility weights?
I'm making experimental updates to your AI.
Is that normal?
Yes, Medi. With the overhauls your network has had over the last decade, it's like a bowl of spaghetti in there. Don't worry, I'll sort you out.
Hello, it's me again. Browse away. Fancy that one? Smashing. A fine invention. Perfect. I'll chuck it in. Think that one's new. Ooh, it's payday. I'm off to catch up with the news.
Director, some of the veggies came loose from the farm and are heading straight for us.
Not at all the case, Medi. They're simply growing larger on account of our director's immaculate performance. Well, we've taken significant structural damage from the impact of tractor-sized tomatoes. Egg on my face, I suppose. Betty, did you read the magazine I sent you?
I'm not really interested in tractors, Heel.
Nonsense. Good grief, that talk they're getting these days.
Rave engine which spins very strongly now. The hauling happens with great efficiency now. And joy for drivers. Their loud horns also.
Oh, yes. Precisely, the horns. Well, I'll be a fellow enthusiast. I shall contact you directly. Director, noshes have been spotted in the station.
Hello, Galacticare. It's me again. Had to clean some of this up. Not easy with flippers. Picked that up just for you. A fine invention. Think that one's new. See you around, Space.
Success happening now. Ocular corrections inspire joy, and vegetable flourishing eventuates. Fast claps for you. Bestowing now the critter lure, for then to placing. Critter's approach to its song for trivial collection.
Metrics on our treatments for the farm so far look really good, guys. There are still a bunch of ways we can improve it, though. I'll send Heel some ideas.
Yes. Director, we can jazz up the effectiveness of our photofertilizer by running the canisters through a skin lab after they've collected a photonymph sample. Make sure there are enough of each room to ensure our canisters get drenched in the appropriate slop at a regular pace. And don't forget that you can also assign canisters as the priority in your skin labs.
Blessings upon Tractor Understander. A magazine provided and returned gently folded and known now.
Ah, the magazine. Oh, I've plenty of editions. There was a particularly interesting design for an injection pump in January's release, which...
Claps for device knowledge provided. We must attend to non-tractor matters forever now.
Ah. Yes, of course. Best of luck to you, Medi. I think the alien just ghosted me.
They're not a ghost, Heel. They're a mollusk.
Warm greetings to you all. How we looking? Picked that up just for you. Fancy that one? Smashing. Perfect. I'll chuck it in. Think that one's new. Catch you later.
A clutch of vomitungs has managed to make its way into our hospital, Director. Their roots is on the buzzer for you, Director. Something about a bloating issue. As I have come to expect, the details are...
We request ape help with Visage private problems. Our roots must perform the divergence, and our progeny wait in the world lines, delayed too long. Mollusk brain help, and then vibrations happen.
I'm afraid I'm rather at a loss, Director.
Heel, I think they're saying they want to visit the Dreamarium and then get shaken around in a centrifuge.
Mary, you don't know what those words mean.
Correct for the medi-machine mind. Great pain happens now. I arrive soon for and then baby to happen twice.
Everyone has gone utterly mad.
there. I hope you're all well. Just some bits and bobs, really. I'll chuck it in. Pick that up just for you. Perfect. Always love a good trade.
Our perilously bulging client has arrived, Director. I expect they'll want to be seen to as quickly as we can.
Correct, and thank you. You are small.
So I hear.
A fine invention. Fancy that one? Smashing.
Divergence withheld. Please to neuron separation, and then good vibrations.
Yes, I'm afraid I've little experience with the Visage life cycle. I'll ask Mary if he can find some soothing drinks for you.
And thanking you. Claps for Clam Friend Assistance. Has re-separated proto-minds. We ache for release of small visage now. Request shaking. Request shaking. Please shake the baby now. Request apes to shake the baby.
A relief provided and anxiety is at the loss. Thank you for the new lines, which only now become possible now from you. Lacting, self-sipping, to farm, returning now, and to help.
A farewell to you now, briefly as strangers. To know you again with differences in time someday. Recovered now from catastrophe as friend to Galacticare. Grateful for them. Dr. Cora Orion, to whom speaking would happen well.
Yes, as you say. Vomitung detected inside the station, Director. One of the Visage babies would rather like to talk to you, Director.
To join to Galacticare now, to work in gratitude for Visage and Visage healing. Experience developed, shared with us unconsciously. Affected by mood, by thought. All feelings shared in joy and suffering. We'll prepare to perform Galacticare health operation. Grateful for you.
Hello! It's me again. Catch you in the void.
We're seeing some spectacular results from our vegetable interventions, Director. Spiffing job so far. Director, vomit tongues have been smoking in the station.
Vegetables sing the hidden rhythm, providing therefore to fast encounter with band's friend. It is correct.
Pick that up just...
Director, I've received another update from... Based on her models, we can produce 2 distinct products. And this new one will require...
Heel, I saw a photo nymph floating around, and it made me...
No, Mary, nothing at all to worry about. Besides, Director, I may have Additionally, it seems a recent shipment of cork was infested with photo nymphs. They've bred in the cans and their offspring are now floating about. You can collect them to add them to our stockpile.
Tiny enemies arrive for you now, with deep friend.
I'm sure that something merely got lost in translation, Director. Director, I think I've identified the tiny enemies in question. Our parasitology machines will be rather busy.
Happy tidings to friend Orion, visage known. Gift of fondness and...
I had no idea that was you. That's very... Director, I should have probably analyzed this before I drank it.
For your brain, then more like...
I've made a terrible mistake.
We have an incursion of laxites. I suggest swift action, Director, or the consequences will be unpleasant.
Your good works happen, and smiling happens thereafter. With apologies for friend Cora, whose mind struggles with its newness.
Great job with the fertilizer so far, Director. Jazz hands shaking now. Hey, is the hospital crooked? I can't see straight lines. Hi, Director. I hope you're real. Everything ought to be shaken. Milkshakes, thick shakes, fruit juice, coffee, maximum...
Director, I don't know how to explain this.
I'll take this one, Director. Mary, I've been borrowing some of your cycles to press...
Okay.
Hello, Galactica. Right then. Back to the road for...
Great range of sickness now expressed in the... Dead flesh of space.
Well, this is odd. It looks like the next wave of patients have been involved in an I don't suppose it's out of the question that he could be involved in the farm's trouble somehow. I'll do some digging, Director. Yeah,
200 linen.
not...
Vegetable.
Well, it's all going rather well. It seems your knack for...
Lettuce is libertarian.
Yes, quite. The patients with industrial injuries are arriving now. I asked...
Dancing boy Salazar. Playing checkers.
Quite. Look, Director, we've been visited by electromagnetic pests. Unless taken care of, they'll make...
Mushy mushy, butler boy.
Stole my line. We have some EM pests.
Listen well, you silicon trollop. If a peasant prints my name on our secret space weapons...
Well, I'm happy to...
So,
Yes, ready. Kill.
hey, Heel. I just zapped one of those electro pests and I think I...
Oh, that's simply a scene from a hollow film I watched recently.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you're welcome.
Hello, it's me again. Fancy that one? Smashing. Oh, that's a shame. Catch you in the void.
Accomplishments in both the past and the future. Farm recovery progression is juicy. A button for you. Things are no longer real. The deep being appreciates your fertilizer work. Big veg for helping many people soon.
Director, I've received an additional formula from Ms. Orion. Projectile medicine should add the additional heat we need, I suppose. We don't have anything else that could serve as a...
Incoming vegetables provided for all and joyous now.
With appreciation for Visage, request...
Consider peacefully a light vegetable growing loud.
Carrots are...
Yes. Consider reduction visage gift intensity with GABA agonist with care for you. Many visage coming now for jolly Galacticare reputation.
More visage undergoing a belated divergence. The bulging visage...
Flesh permits.
As you so...
The mind need not be itself. Many mind...
Quite. Director, Ms. Orion is attempting to purchase 15 million credits worth of silicon, copper, and lithium. So I've temporarily blocked her access to the company account.
You told me to try practicing with...
I'm sure you'll get there, my lad. It's either that or you'll be driven along a maddening cruise. Oh, and stay on top of the electromagnet.
Kill target.
Splendid. Vomitungs detected inside the station, Director.
Hello, Galacticare. It's me again. See you later.
Director, for concern having. Visage incorrect. The dark agent rushes for me.
Unnecessary retreat. Enemy spirit contained in the great...
Director, I don't mean to alarm you, but as a precaution against what I expect to happen in this abrupt hysteria about what I can only presume is Satan, I've locked down Ms. Orion's shuttle codes and have ordered a wellness check. Oh, we've done it! The farm is throbbing with fresh virile energy. Our logistics have been exemplary, and I'm considering becoming a gardener. Remarkable work, Director.
Joy and joy again. Tentacle hugging happens forever now. Significant hugs which envelop you forever. Thanks and appreciation then. A new task now, without pain, to use your processes to produce the large vegetable, should you like. And in thanks to you.
Pardon me? Our Visage friend seems to be offering us some kind of vegetable invitation. Vegetation. Vegetation. I'm sure it'll come to me eventually, Director.
Blessings to novel space friends, for the joy of all worlds, and for your machine butler, a new vegetable for you to make big now, and feed those in need.
Good grief, Director. A chance to grow an extraordinarily large vegetable. Living proof of our flawless agricultural supremacy. Well, I'm just about beside myself.
Competition occurs soon. The large vegetable achieves a sidestep to capitalism. We celebrate the girth and thereafter feed the needy.
Hello, Galacticare.
Director, hopes and dreams, a liquid form taken. To juice now from Dreamarium clam products and going into canisters happens. Heal. Please help explanation for juice protocols.
Fortunately, Director, Ms. Orion has sent me her schematics, and we may want to build some more Dreamariums to speed this up. Hopes and Dreams, she's calling it. Unless she's gone crackers, it should be the perfect accompaniment to our other 2 canister products.
Back to the loam for me, Galacticare.
The Visage keeps saying that I'm the spirit as yet unawakened, which is a little creepy to hear over and over.
Well, I don't know how they managed to get access to your comms, Medi, but I'll look into it.
I don't think they did. They said something about speaking directly to the mind.
No, Medi, that can't be right. You're a non-sapient. Our security is compromised. Be on the lookout for any suspicious visage near electrical sockets.
The vegetable is large. The engorgement of the vegetable now. Tremendous vegetable happens imminently.
The vegetable is large.
Delighting us and you, and therefore visage everywhere. With regret to say these buttons too.
Disgraced at small buttons.
Butler listens now with concern for you. Peace to your mind soon. Thank you, the joining visage mind category.
Time expiration imminently happens. The synaptic gulf is a...
Yes, it does seem like you're having a spot of bother, man.
Roots extending, seeking, buried in hidden space.
Actually, I'm rather confident that most of them are...
The roots creak, a wound from across time.
I am going to excuse myself from this conversation.
Hello there. I hope you're all well.
Time conclusion occurrence occurs now. Grateful for vegetable opportunities firmly taken.
Here's hoping our botanical pals are enthusiastic about their turgid flora.
A compelling vegetable loved and provided. The horse emerges, bearing many credits which may live within your home now. Vegetable beheld now for consideration, considering immediately this vegetable. Grateful for you, and the salivation happens compulsively. Many hungry stomachs stretched soon now, inflated with the joy of provided vegetable. Claps for you and machine butler.
Well, isn't that just delightful? I suppose that's us done then. A good spot of farming, the development and synthesis of incredibly potent fertilizers, awful glowing parasites. Quite an interesting day overall. Ms. Orion is going through a significant detox and should be back to her normal self in short order.
Thankful for robotic friends. Please cancel supercomputer orders for organic life integration.
Oh, not to worry, ma'am. I blocked your purchases from going through. If you actually intend to join all life into a synthetic union, I'm sure you prefer doing it sober.
Director for the good of all. Gratitude unending. Being on the floor happens now.
We're about ready to move on, but if farming and logistics continue to enrapture you, you are, of course, welcome to... Another gig has been secured for Galacticare's blossoming portfolio, this time at Pyrestone, a place of pilgrimage for religious Kubabali. Given that other cultures don't have the foggiest idea about Cuba's spirituality, it's mostly a tourist destination. It also happens to be incredibly volcanic. While the regular rhythms of Powerstone's volcanism are its main attraction, on this particular occasion, the entire surface seems to have exploded. Untold numbers of people need emergency aid. Director, welcome to our station around Firestone. I wish I had better news for you, but it seems as though the entire world is presently on fire. I'll patch you through to our Cuba client, Mother Buck, a religious figure and, oddly, Director of Tourism.
Sacred greetings, Galacticare. We embrace you to our world, as we did your competitor. May you thrive in our orbit, and the best of you acquire our money. So it is.
Our competitor, sorry?
Salazar, I believe. You were the two highest rated healthcare providers, so we arranged ourselves a bargain. A meal deal, if you like. Whichever of you performs best gets paid, as stipulated.
Salazar, are you absolutely sure?
It's been too long, my precious flowers. No need to stress yourselves. Dorian Salazar has been hard at work preparing his healthcare bosom to receive the world's toasty clientele. You're cordially invited to sit back and enjoy the disaster that Salazar shall make of your fragile reputation.
Yes, well, to hell with that, I say. Let's go, Director. Ready when you are.